don't step out of the car, you get dragged out or placed under arrest. Step out of the car.
26, 25, 24, 23, 21, 22, 20.
All right, ma'am. Do you mind just stepping out of the vehicle for 1 second for me?
Okay. Yes, I wouldn't mind, but hold on. Anne-Marie, hold on. I'm just on the phone with my sister-in-law. Oh, hi, Mom. Go ahead. Okay. I'm sorry. My mom just seized out. My mom is in Myrtle Beach, and I'm just talking to my family.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I don't feel comfortable stepping out of the car right now because I'm very emotional, and I'm a mile from my home, and I'm trying to deal with what's going on right now. So, for what reason do I need to step out of the vehicle?
I'm sorry?
For what reason do I need to step out of the vehicle?
Well, you know, we have several factors that we're accounting to believe that, you know, you're under the influence of some sort of alcohol, so we want to run you through some tests
I had dinner. I appreciate that, but I also just found out that my mother seizured out.
Yeah.
So I apologize. And I'm speaking to my
Ma'am.
No, I understand that, but I just got pulled over. So what would you like me to do?
Ma'am, you got to get out of the vehicle.
What am I getting out for?
I just explained it to you.
And what is this for?
I'm sorry?
What is this for?
Hey, if you don't step out of the car, you get dragged out or placed under arrest. Step out of the car.
Do me a favor and leave the phone.
Walk over here. We're going to go in the front of the vehicle over here.
9589, you guys gonna put? We're gonna run the path here. 36.
Okay, Anne-Marie, I need to know if she's okay.
Narcotics canine requested. 10-4, thank you.
Yeah, bro. It's your stop.
Yep. All right, ma'am, you gotta put the phone down, okay? All right.
I'm not doing a field sobriety test because I am worried about my mom right now, and I am off coordination because I have worries about my family.
Okay. So you're not doing field sobriety tests. I understand that, but we're trying to figure out if you're driving under the influence of alcohol.
I understand that, but I've been dealing with family issues all night, and I came home because my mom. I may have to fly to Myrtle Beach.
You may have to fly to Myrtle Beach.
Tomorrow, yes.
Okay.
Where's your mom live? And where are you coming from now?
Excuse me?
Where are you coming from now?
I went to Montclair to visit a friend.
You had nothing to drink?
No. I had a drink.
You're going to prolong this if you don't do the test. I'm just letting you know.
Excuse me? I don't hear very well.
You're going to prolong this if you don't do the test. I'm just letting you know.
I understand.
But then we're going to get another officer
I
out here.
generally understand. My mom is my lifeline. I live here. I've never had any issues, and I apologize for all this inconvenience. I understand you're doing your job. I will get my family on the phone.
Listen, people lie to us all the time, okay? Listen, if something is going on with your mom, I apologize. I hope everything's okay, okay?
Yeah.
People lie to us all the time to get out of stuff, okay? He stopped you for multiple violations. He believes that you're intoxicated with driving. He wants to make sure you're good to drive so we get on out of here, okay? It's that simple. We're not trying to bust your balls.
No, I understand.
At the end of the day, if you don't want to do field sobriety test, then he's most likely going to place you on the arrest for DUI for observation on stop, okay?
Checking out 98.
Okay. So that's the route that we would probably go. I'm just letting you know if you don't do the field sobriety. You don't want to do field sobriety at all.
I've never been under arrest. I don't know what's going on right now. Like,
Okay,
honestly.
so he's going to take you through a series of 2 tests, okay? It's a walk and turn and then a one-leg stand. The walk and turn, you walk on an imaginary straight line, up and down, you turn around, you do it backwards. The next test is a one-leg stand, you raise your foot 6 inches above the ground for 30 seconds.
I have to decline it because, honestly, I am a rep right now, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful by all means. So do what you have to do. Understand I'm going to exit away from my house. I am very tired. I have had a really rough week at work. I understand. Please, sir.
I'm listening to you. I understand what you're saying. I'm
wearing heels. I understand. I've never been.
We have a female here, and she's going to do field sobriety. If you want to swing by, or if you're tied up over there.
Just put your phone down for 1 more second. It is possible to do the test with heels on, or you could take them off if you'd like.
I could.
But at the end of the day, like he said, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
I know.
I'm trying to make sure that you're okay to drive. So not only that you're okay, but that other drivers on the road are okay.
No,
all right?
I understand.
I really do sympathize with you. I feel bad about everything with your mother, but you know, it's a matter of making sure that you're okay to drive for your safety and all that. Okay?
Honestly, at this very moment, I'm very emotional. No,
I understand.
I would appreciate being reprimanded,
Okay.
going home, but honestly, like,
Okay.
but if you could escort me home, I would. You know, I honestly, my mom.
Okay, just hang tight.
I don't want to be disrespectful. Whatever you guys have to do, I've never.
I can't hear you.
I can't lose my job.
Okay.
Would you let our female officer check your eyes, do an eye test instead of doing the physical test?
Sure.
All right, she's on.
I mean, is that? I don't know. I'm not high. I've been crying.
Yeah, crying won't affect the test.
My mom. I would appreciate it if you guys could just let me pull over and escort
Checking
me
units
home
on 10-1.
so I can go, like,
Okay.
just be one apiece.
Careful.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
You count backwards. I pick 2 numbers. You count backwards. I'll tell you the starting number. You count backwards to the ending number. Are you willing to do that?
Okay.
Okay. Count backwards from 47 to 17.
47 to 17?
Yep, and I'll tell you when to stop.
46, 45, 43, 44, 43, 42, 41, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 21, 22, 20. 17, 16.
Okay. All right.
If I heard you right.
Okay. All right.
And I'm not hearing very well, so I'm
Okay.
hard of hearing.
No worries. All right.
All right.
What's that? I'm sorry?
No, you can keep going.
Okay. All right. The next thing I want to run you through, I'm going to pick 2 letters of the alphabet. You're going to recite the alphabet from the letter that I tell you to the end letter without singing it, okay?
This is a field sobriety test, as I speak to it.
No, the field sobriety tests are, like he said, the walk and turn and the one leg stand. These are just, simple roadside questions that we ask while we wait for the officer to test your eyes. Okay? Are you comfortable doing it? If not,
I'm
then it's okay.
actually not, because honestly,
No, you don't want to do it?
I don't know. like, I understand the situation I'm in, but I also need to get home, and I also...
Okay, so you don't want to recite the alphabet?
What will that...
801, we're L89.
Will that, like, release me of the situation and
801.
just let you escort me home or whatever you need to do? Because I'm worried about my mom, and I've had a long road.
Okay. All right, you know what?
I honestly, like, have never been in any situation like this before.
Okay.
And I apologize for the disrespect, but, like, please tell me what to do to remedy, like, this situation. And
Well,
I'm happy to do it.
I can't tell you what to do. I'm just simply asking you if you're comfortable,
I'm not comfortable
with me
with
asking
everything at
you
this
certain
point. I have
questions.
4 cops coming at me right now, and your light is bright in me, and I don't hear very well.
Okay.
So I apologize. No, and I
All right.
appreciate you doing it.
I'm sorry if I'm hitting
I
you with
just
the
throw
light.
this-
I'm shining it. I'm trying to shine it down to the ground.
Okay, can I throw on a sweatshirt right now? Because I feel like I'm
Just hang on a couple minutes,
Oh
okay?
my God.
Alright, how's it going? I'm gonna try to I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, okay? From my understanding, you're refusing to do field sobriety tests, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason you were stopped, it was because you were unable to maintain your lane, right? And I'm assuming you can smell the odor of alcohol.
Well, she was close to another vehicle.
Okay. Okay. So, because of that, we need to run you through tests to make sure it's safe for you to drive, okay? I know they explained the test to you before, and I guess you're refusing to do it. I will do one of the tests, which is HGN. And then from there, they're going to ask you again if you're going to do the test. And you can either consent or not consent, but then we have to go off of what we've seen so far, okay?
I understand. I'm going to refuse that because I'm on the exit away from my home.
Okay.
I got a call from my family that my mom's seizure out, and I was out to dinner, and I just drove from Montclair. I've never had any issues, so I don't want to deal with any field.
Okay, so are you going home or are you going to the house?
I'm a mile away from home.
Are you willing to do HGN?
I don't know what that is.
It's just an eye test. It's part of the field sobriety test.
To my knowledge, I'm not supposed to do any test. Never that I have been, but I've always been advised not to.
So you're refusing to do field sobriety tests?
Yes.
Okay. You're good.
Great.
Okay.
I'll
Love
put
her.
my sweatshirt on.
10, 11.
All right. All right, ma'am. Just put your hands behind your back.
Can I just like switch this out for a sweatshirt? It's in my trunk.
We can't let you go back into the car now.
No, it's right here.
That's going back into the car. We can't let you do that.
Just put your hands behind your back. Okay. Just gonna roll your sleeves up a little bit.
Am I allowed to grab my things out of my car?
We will retrieve them for you. You are under arrest.
Or
Driving while intoxicated.
was that deemed valid?
Once you get her secured in your... I'll search her. We'll get her
Okay.
secured in your car. And read her the Miranda and then the standard statement.
Just double locking them so they don't get tighter, okay? All right. In your car or my car?
We'll do your car.
Okay.
Because you got to ask the standard statement first. So.
Great.
Okay.
My phone is right there.
Okay, we'll grab it.
We'll grab it for you.
What do you got inside the car, though, that you need? A purse,
Yeah, of course.
car key, like car keys, house key.
Everything's in my purse. So
Just the purse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Right
you
here
go.
is fine.
Never been arrested. This is great. Okay. Great week.
All right, you can stop right here because I got to search it.
Gotcha.
I'll take a light. All right, just turn and face me, okay? Do you keep anything in your bra? Money, anything like that? Okay. Change your option. Turn around. Okay, so you can have a seat in the car.
All right, man. While I got you here, I got to read you two things, okay? All right. So the first of which is going to be basic Miranda Rights. Then when we're back at headquarters, I'll read you another time, okay? And get it signed off for you, okay? So as of right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the court. A decision to waive these rights is not final, and you may withdraw your waiver whenever you wish, either before or during questioning. Do you understand these rights as I just read them to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? No? Okay. All right. Just hang tight. We have one more thing we got to read to you.
Thank you.
All right, this one's a little bit lengthy, okay? Just bear with me. You've been arrested for driving while intoxicated. Sorry. You've been arrested for driving while intoxicated. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit to breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit the samples of your breath?
I apologize again.
What's that? You want me to read the whole thing?
No, I would like to read it.
You would like to read it?
Yes. So the penalty for me not submitting the breath test is...
Do you want? I can repeat.
No, I just synopsis. I read contracts for work. I apologize. So my whole life is in jeopardy, so I understand where I am right now.
Would you like me to repeat?
No, not quite. No, if someone could just help me, if I could just read the words, thank you. I apologize. Record of making. The law requires you to submit samples. Am I really required to submit a sample right now? Like, am I under an obligation?
Legally, you are.
Under what premise? Like, under what cause?
It's the New Jersey standard statement. So basically, you are required to provide breath samples. And if you do refuse, that is a summons, but that is against New Jersey law.
Okay, I'm going to refuse because I'm just trying to understand.
What point did you get to?
Well, I'm already on the whole thing.
I read all of them. And
okay, so once she refuses, if she said no after this, You're going to read her the second statement.
She didn't
And the
answer
second
right away. She just
No,
asked
I
me
just,
to repeat something.
I just wanted to, I just need to see the words. So if my hands are.
Do you want me
I've
to
never
read
been
it to you
handcuffed.
again?
No, I don't need to be read.
Okay.
Let me just read it. So, you've been arrested under what premise?
So under observation of what the officer saw.
Okay. And a record of taking the breath samples, including test results, will be made, which I am denying and declining. After you've surprised, okay. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you'll be issued a separate summons and refusal. Court can find you guilty. So I will refuse the breath sample, just for the fact. And if the court finds you guilty of refusal, you'll be subject to various charges. Okay. So, yeah, I will refuse it just based on the fact that I was just a mile from home, and I have no legal right to an attorney if I refuse the breath sample.
Right now, yes.
And what would be the penalty if, without a breath sample, what do you guys think?
I'm not a judge.
I understand that, but like I've never been asked to do a field sobriety.
Did you do 1 through 9? You read 1 through 9?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm a mile away from home. If you guys
here's the deal.
You're going to read the last part
because
your answer is not acceptable.
I am not trying to make this difficult. I apologize,
Okay.
but please understand.
I want to read all of these points to you one more time.
Okay.
I understand your answer is refusal right now. It seems like you're a little confused about some things. I'm just going to read through it, make sure you're okay with your answer, and then we're going to move on, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you have been arrested for driving while intoxicated. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of the report of the record will be made available to you. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right, at your own expense, to have a person or physician of your own selection take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for the refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of the refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of taking the breath samples. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit to breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not properly perform the test, or do not provide sufficient breath samples, I will charge you with refusal to submit to breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit the samples of your breath?
Sure.
What?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Right now.
Okay. She said yes.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's right thing to do. Honestly, I apologize. Like, I don't know because I understand. Like,
Just
I
read the
have
last
to
part. Ma'am, this is our last
Isabella.
chance. Okay, so read the last part because she's still not giving you a full yes. So read the last part.
All right. Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I ask you again, will you submit to breath testing?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in this situation. I just know that I have to get to work every day and I need to drive to work. And
Okay, read it to her one more time. If her answer is not yes, then
Just this or the whole thing?
just the last section.
Okay. Your answer is not acceptable. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for breath testing. If you do not answer or answer with anything other than yes, I will charge you with refusal. Now I ask you again, will you submit to breath testing?
I don't believe that I was pulled over for cause. So
Okay,
no.
we're good. I took your bag. I have your cell phone, your wallet, and your keys. Do you want your other flat shoes?
The white ones?
Yeah.
That would be probably helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me go get them, and then do you want me to swap them, or you just want to hold on to those?
I apologize. Am I going to be sitting in a jail cell? Or?
No.
Oh.
But you're going to sit at our police station.
All right. I'm okay with those are tight.
So just leave it?
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
And the bag goes with you?
The bag's going to go in the front seat of this officer's car.
No, I'm not. Yeah, and then I go to. I've never done this.
So the next step is going to be you're going to go back to our police headquarters. We have to do some paperwork, and then you're going to have to call someone to come pick you up.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very
Yep.
much. I'm sorry.
Just watch your foot, okay?
I will.
Do you want to take Dada back with you? Because one of us has to sit with this car, so.
Yeah, sure.